Hey guys, what is going on? Today we are going to be talking a little bit about hair systems, adhesives, and allergies. Now this is prompted by a viewer question that I got. This comes from David. He says, I'm starting to become allergic to tape adhesives on my scalp after 9 months of wearing a hair system. Not sure why. Would just Ghost Bond be enough to hold my unit? I'm not a physically active person. I just purchased a monofilament and it's an easy to position option versus lace. Let me know if you have information on hyperallergenic tape brands. All right, guys. So I wanted to address this because the issues of allergies with hair systems, I think, is a really important one, and it's something that we need to address because ultimately we're putting adhesive on our skin for long periods of time, exposing ourselves to that under heat, sweat, all that kind of stuff. And it is important. You know, no one wants to think that they're going to eventually have an allergic reaction or develop allergies to a specific thing, but let's face it is possible. It is possible. So I wanted to go a little bit into this right here in my thoughts. Now, first, I'm not a medical professional. Don't take my advice. This is just strictly my thoughts, like how I would think about this and how I would proceed if I was this person. I am not this person. I'm not giving them advice, so please don't hold me to anything that I say here. So first thing that I would ask myself is, okay, so 9 months after wearing a hair system, why did I do something different? If not, like if I'm not using any new products, which, is a possibility. Did you try using a different scalp protector? Did you try using a different solvent? Anything like that? Any other different products? First, if you did, eliminate those, right? This is elimination time of any extraneous factors. Now after that, the next thing is totally possible to develop an allergy to something through exposure. There's many cases of people developing allergies to foods after exposure to them for many years and actually loving the food and then developing an allergy. So that's possible, and it's not like it's crazy. Now, if it is allergies to the hair, adhesive is something that we got to address and something that you got to look into. Now, one of the biggest ones is actually a hidden latex allergy. Now, it's all dependent on what type of hair adhesive you are using. So that is the factor that I would ask you is, what were you using before? Were you using an acrylic? Were you using a silicone? What type of thing were you using? Now, that itself, I would start, this is like the cheap budget way, right? Now, if you're having serious allergic reactions, don't listen to this advice. You need to go see a medical professional right now. But if it's just like, oh, I'm a little bit red and I'm itchy or something like that, maybe I would try going, if I was using a acrylic adhesive, I would try using a silicone adhesive. I'll just make that switch, try it, see what's happening. Just to see like, okay, maybe it's an acrylic thing. And then if these are very mild allergic reactions, not serious ones, or they're definitely, watch if they're progressing too, because if you're getting more allergic, which is a totally natural thing to happen, the more exposure you get to something that you're allergic to, actually the more deadly it gets. So if it's just a very mild type thing where you're getting a little bit red, you could even try a different, say, acrylic adhesive. If one is causing it, ask yourself, well, would a different mixture give me this same problem? But be careful with that. I don't know what level of allergies that we're talking about here, but I would try a different type of adhesive with a different base type, just to see where we're at with that. Now, moving forward to anytime you're testing an adhesive, especially if you're exhibiting any types of allergies to them, is you want to do a patch test. Do something on your wrist and do something in a very small dot. Like you can even test a couple of them to kind of do like an ABC versus each other, but just a small amount. You don't want to do a whole bond on your head to find out that you're allergic to something. So if you get a new bottle, try a little bit on your skin, like on your hand or on your wrist. You can watch it, you can observe it. So basically, what I'm saying here is it's totally possible to develop an allergy to something through exposure to it, which is, I've read about it a lot on hair system forums, people using adhesives that they have actually gone and developed one of these allergies after sufficient use. Now, is there hypoallergenic tapes? There absolutely is. So I haven't used any, but I was just doing a search online. I'm not making any product recommendations because I haven't tried most of these. Lice Effects, I found this is a curved tape hypoallergenic wig hair piece adhesive tape. So, you have some right here. Never heard of this brand, no, but of course this is Walker tape, and these are hypoallergenic tapes that they use. So there's 1522 clear. Haven't used that since our Sensi-Tack, very low tack tape. It's a 1 to 5 day wear, so I don't even know how long that is. There's no shine. This I actually have used and I got good hold time out of it. I would just say it's slightly under Ultra Hold. So if Ultra Hold is like, I can get 2 weeks out of it, I would say this is more like 7 to 10 days-ish. I like no shine. Like, and if you're not active, I think this is the go-to product. So I guess I did kind of make a recommendation there. And then they have ProFlex. These are all Walker tape products. I have tried the no shine. I do like it. I don't have any allergic reactions, so I can't speak to that, but this is good as far as hold time. Ghost Bond itself, good. I like the product. I actually been using it in the past 3 or 4 months for my hairline, just because it's a little bit more natural looking than actually having tape up front. So absolutely try it. If you haven't tried it before, give it a try. See how it goes. See if you like it. And if it does, que sera, sera. I've been saying that like nonstop over the past couple of days. It's stupid. Anyways, this is a really important question and one that we need to be asking ourselves. I know we're all excited to get into hair systems when we first get them and we just jump into them. We don't worry about it. We're like, oh yeah, like it's all good. Like I'm not gonna be allergic to it. Well, some people do have serious allergic reactions. So do your due diligence. It doesn't really take that much extra work to try a little patch test on your wrist to find out if you're allergic or not. And if you do develop an allergy, that's normal, it's fine. That's sometimes what the body does. Don't freak out, you're not weird, you're not strange, it's completely fine. But you do need to look for another tape or liquid adhesive, and there are hypoallergenic ones out there. So hopefully this was useful information to you all. Thank you, David, for sending in this information. If you got any questions, things that you think would be useful to have on the channel, please send them in my email or leave them in a comment below. And generally I do like Q&A things. I do videos based off of user questions, things like that. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys then.